Hello and welcome to Out of Our Box. I'm Ricky and I'm here with my co-host, a very good friend, Aaron. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, man. You?
Yeah, good. Very good. Well, we're going to talk about England's triumphant win over the mighty Slovakia. Um, where to start?
Oh, it brings back bad memories already, to be honest.
Yeah,
for,
man.
no- for 94 and a half minutes, it's awful.
Shocking. Um, yeah, we got the win in the end, but I suppose we should start from the beginning and the starting lineup again.
Yeah.
That was changed slightly.
Yeah, not much.
Not much. Changed slightly from in the middle. We had Manu playing next to Rice.
Which I thought Manu did all right. To be honest, I thought he was unlucky to be the one to come up when he did.
Yeah.
But as a whole, the team's still massively underperforming from what they should do. It still doesn't look quite right, and it seems like loads of them are carrying injuries now as well. It seems Bellingham's hurt his shoulder. Trippier's got some sort of calf problem, I think.
Hmm.
Shaw was on the bench, but still nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. I think one of the Manu got a yellow card, didn't he? So I think that might have been
Yeah,
one of the reasons he did come off. But he was yeah.
that ref was ridiculous for cards in the beginning, wasn't he? Was it 15 minutes? Is just dishing them out.
Yeah,
I couldn't
mate.
believe it. I could see Gay's one because he obviously brought him down when he was counter attacking. But the other two, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I thought we're not going to get nothing now.
But that Gay tackle. Let's get on to um that tackle. It all come from Trippier putting in the fucking dismal pass again.
Yeah,
That left hand side, we've got to talk about that left hand side because it fucking every time we go on that left hand side, it just gives me palpitations. That's what it does.
yeah,
What they do is sort of there's no width on the left hand side, so England play like with a quarter of a pitch. So the left hand side they just move into the middle. They're sort of
yeah,
naturally moving in. You see other teams, you see like Spain with the 16-year-old on the right. I forget his name.
yeah. Your
Uh,
Mal, you mean
that's
the
it.
Mal?
Yeah. Or even on their right hand side, even, not only Spain. Spain's just one, but most teams, when they're going forward and they get it down, they go out wide. But on our left hand side, we come in and we make the pitch so fucking narrow.
Yeah, a lot of that's down to Trippier just being purely right-footed because the defenders know that he's not going to try and beat him on the outside. They know he's always going to come inside, so it's so easy to defend against.
Yeah. Foden as well. Foden does the same
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
not just Trippier. But yeah, it's so frustrating. Yeah, that pass. I think Trippier's he got Gay that yellow card because he couldn't do nothing else.
yeah,
What was he meant to
yeah.
do?
You had to bring him down, otherwise he's going to let him through and go.
They couldn't do it, but yeah, and now Gay's out of the quarterfinals.
Yeah, which is it seems like a big loss because I don't think he's put a foot wrong basically.
I think he's been one of the better players.
Yeah,
Probably one of the best. If you had to name a player that has performed
yeah,
well out of the whole team, I think he would be the first one that comes to mind.
yeah. I think so. And then probably Pickford afterwards. He's not really done anything wrong.
No,
Yeah, he's had to make a couple of saves.
yeah, yeah, but so go back to the left hand side. Do we drop Trippier for the quarterfinals?
Well, I think if there's got to be a reason that he's brought Shaw, and if Shaw's training and he was fit enough to go be on the bench, you got to put him in now, haven't you?
Yeah.
This is like we're the last three games of the tournament, win and go out. It's like if you brought him there, if there was a chance, and
Mm,
this has got to be the chance on Saturday.
yeah. I think before we get into that quarterfinal, we should have bowl over the Slovakia game because I know it's easy just to write off and go right. We scored in the
Yeah,
94th minute or whatever it was, 94th and a half, and then and then obviously extra time. But yeah, so I think right hand side Walker had a mare as well.
yeah, he didn't look great. Was it him who? fucking passed the ball from the free kick and no one was paying attention, and then all of
Yeah,
a sudden the midfielder's got a free shot on goal. Pickford's in no man's land. It's like, what are you doing? That's schoolboy stuff.
it is schoolboy stuff. Yeah, Saka again. I know last time I had a bit of a rant about Saka, but he does the same. I don't know. I don't get our right hand side. I think he's got the talent to do things. Is he being told? It's sort of like he gets the ball and he goes direct like he does for Arsenal. It's like, right, let's go direct, and there's a fault in his head that goes, no, let's go
Yeah,
back.
better stop.
Yeah, it's Southgate on the sideline just saying, no, back, back.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Don't you
just,
think about getting to that byline?
yeah, it just seems. I don't know. It seems. I mean, personally, I think he done better when he went to left back.
Yeah, I thought it gave the team a bit. It wasn't perfect, but it looked a bit more stable. I thought.
It did. I know that it was towards the end, and Slovakia players are probably knackered. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. It just don't do it for me, if I'm being honest. And Bellingham, apart from the goal,
yeah, anonymous really.
gave the ball away. I know, obviously, we're not just pinpointing him out because we're going for everyone, but um, gave the ball away, was terrible like everyone else. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's sort of like you hear we say it, and then I'm hearing loads of other England fans say it, and everyone's just regurgitating the same thing. I thought before the Slovakia game, right? I think we said, right, he's going to go a bit more attacking.
Yeah.
He's got to sort out, but it's like what is it, the Blackadder thing, when he's like, he goes, they go had some war, and he's like, right, I'll confuse the enemy. We'll confuse the enemy. We'll do exactly what they're expecting us to do.
I mean, that is kind of what Gareth Southgate does. It doesn't deviate from his own plan. Like, if plan A don't work, plan B is there isn't one, is it?
No, it's exactly the same. It's but then Harry Kane as well.
Yeah,
Again, a sort of he didn't do nothing in the beginning. I mean, how can you not have a shot on target until the
yeah.
94th minute for a team so attacking? Well, not so attacking. We wasn't so attacking, but we've got so many
No, but with
players.
attacking players, yeah.
Yes.
We there's just something about it. This lineup just doesn't gel. It does. They don't seem to know where everyone is. Like everything's too slow. Everyone's taking too many touches, and then teams know that if we're struggling to break people down, just sit behind the ball because it will give the ball away.
Yeah, it's true. And I think, especially in the middle of the park, it seems like our left-sided players do drift in, as I said, and people are just sort of bumping into each other. They don't really know where they're meant to be. It's like everyone's a free roamer.
Yeah, and then yeah, everyone's out of position then. So as soon as you do win the ball back, it's like, oh, let's move the ball quickly. And it's like, oh, and there's no one there.
Yeah,
I think all of the passes are too safe as well. It's like taking too much time, and then not even taking a risk with it to try and break a line. It's just always the easiest pass to someone. They're just going to cut the channels off either way. So no one's really moving and showing for it. No one seems to really want it.
they don't. It seems like a lot of the times you could just see it, and when we go into their half, it seems like just push the back four up, just push the line up,
Yeah,
just push them up because there's a huge gap. Just push the back line up and play in their
and
half.
that's what's causing Kane to come back because there's too big of a gap, and he's not getting the ball. That's got to be tactical though. That the defense is sitting so far back
Mm,
because they don't. None of them do that. Stones don't play that far back when he plays for City.
no.
He's basically a midfielder.
Yeah, but for City, he gets the ball and he brings it out. He sort of tries it for England, sort of comes out, but he doesn't. He doesn't go nowhere. Then looks around, then passes it sideways, and then it goes right back through the
Yeah, back
back
to
four,
Trippier.
then back again, then pass to Rice. Rice gets it in the
Yeah,
middle, turns around, look like he's going to go forward, shimmies a bit, and passes it back.
yeah, exactly.
It's so frustrating. Um, yes, but I've got to say, not. I don't think I've celebrated a goal in a long
Yeah,
time
yeah.
like I did.
It was an unbelievable goal.
Yes, Bernardo's goal. And it come over from Tony coming on. He's flick on. I thought he
Yeah,
done
yeah.
well.
Yeah, if I think considering he played Watkins before and then he hadn't had any minutes before, I was quite surprised. I assumed he was going to go with Watkins again, and then yeah, he caused havoc when he come on for the minute or so,
Yeah,
and then yeah, getting the assist like that. I mean, you can't really complain. And then it seemed to suit us quite well after the goal, and obviously going into extra time, for at least for the first half. I thought.
yeah, yeah, definitely. It wasn't the best display, but we haven't done that all tournament yet. So
But you're just kind of hoping that that'll be a catalyst to get a big win. And then I almost feel like we had the same sort of thing before in the World Cup where we did well. It took a performance in the knockouts, and then they seemed to all sort of they raised their game a bit more after that because we never really play well in group stages, and then it could be something like that that does it, that sparks it.
yeah, and this business about midfield. It's quite an important part of the
Yeah,
game in midfield.
some would say the most important part.
And he's changed Rice's partner 3 times now,
Yeah,
and it seems like he don't know how to get it right. I mean, his stupid comments about Calvin Phillips still rings in my
yeah.
ears. Like, we've
I
not
mean, he is
replaced him.
unreplaceable,
What
as
do we
you
do?
well know.
He's fucking unreplaceable. We ain't got no hope, mate. I watched him for all of, I don't know, his 10 minutes of West Ham loan career.
Yeah,
Shocking. But, no, and then we got into extra time. Um, yeah, Kane's goal. I mean, he was in the right place at the right time for once, but I wouldn't
yeah,
say it was. No, I mean, I think if anyone's there, they put it in.
yeah. You would expect them to.
Yeah. Uh,
And
yeah,
yeah, that's just the instinct, really, wasn't it? It's just like just bang straight in there. But then after that, go and do the same thing we've been doing. Let's go sit back and invite pressure.
yeah, yeah. The second half of extra time, just sitting back. It's
Yeah,
so
it's like, what do
frustrating.
you want?
So,
Yeah,
so when Kane scored, I was watching it. I said, and the people I was watching it with, I said, right, let's go and make a statement now.
yeah, yeah.
Let's just get it out of the
Just
park.
finish the game
Let's
off.
yeah, let's do this. And no, Southgate didn't have that plan. He's gonna drive us crazy again for 15 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. And that second half of extra time seemed to go on forever.
It did, but some people might say we got the win, so
Yeah,
shouldn't complain. But it was we we've faced opponents that I wouldn't say they're bad. Looking at
no,
the results afterwards, like Slovenia put a good innings for themselves, and Denmark even done quite well. I think they were very unlucky against Germany
yeah,
because
yeah.
when the offside that offside with I don't know how they
Wasn't
get
that
it.
the Premier League refs as well?
Yeah, yeah, but offsides are totally do. I could probably do a whole podcast about offsides and
Yeah,
the decisions, but
handballs, the fucking handballs.
uh, yes, yeah, and balls, but yeah. So, but I think if we get onto Switzerland, I think it's going
Yeah,
to be a different kettle of fish because they're they're quite decent.
yeah, they like to play on the front foot, don't they?
Yeah,
But then, watching the Austria game yesterday, it's like everyone was talking about them for through the group stages. They're the dark horses, but it just shows you how different teams and tactics can make people look completely different. Like they looked pretty devoid of that team from the group stage yesterday. I thought.
yeah.
So there's no saying that the Switzerland that has been playing so far, when they play against England, are going to have the same sort of joy. Because even though we haven't been playing badly, it's not like we're shipping goals left, right, and centre.
No, true. Yeah, for it's always I think how we thought coming into the tournament that our defence would be one of the
The
biggest problems.
weakest part.
Yeah, it seems like, especially in the middle, how our defence has done quite well. I mean, I know
Yeah,
Rice drops back a lot into the. He looks like a centre back at sometimes, but yeah. But going on to Switzerland, I think they play as three at the back now, don't they? With they play three at the
mm,
back with wing backs, wingers as well. So I think there's got to be lots of width tomorrow. And as I said, we always go back to the left hand side. I think whoever's on that side is going to have to not do too much wrong tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tomorrow, not tomorrow.
but Saturday.
Better. And yeah, I think we're going to struggle.
Yeah, I don't. It's going to be another nerve wracker, and then have playing the team with three at the back with wing backs. It just screams you need wingers, and
Yeah,
then he doesn't seem like he wants to put them on there. Like this kid, that seems like he's crying out for Bowen and Gordon.
yeah, yeah. Do you think? Well, I can probably say he won't, but we could with a team. I know players again won't play in the right positions, but we could match them man for man. Go at three at the
Yeah,
back with wing backs. I mean, that probably means Saka going as left back.
yeah. I mean, if he wants to keep him in the team, it's probably the way to go because obviously he's got one enforced change with Gay being suspended.
Yeah,
So it's what I did read today on Twitter that people were saying that he could be thinking about going free at the back as well, going man for man. But I don't know if considering how the team's played so far, it's not worked great. Changing the formation completely is probably not going to go down down that well either. Is that they can barely play in the one they're playing now.
yeah. But then the thing is, if you do that, there's got to be some changes in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Rice will probably have to be there on his own
Yeah,
as a holding, and then as as a on the left as Foden. I think he struggles a bit like with a four, but
mm.
just like sort of with a three, like five at the back. Then you got a three at the one, and obviously someone in the middle. But he's gonna really struggle in that position.
You would, yeah. He wouldn't be my first choice to go out there for sure.
No,
You
definitely
need to
not.
play more natural wide men.
But yeah, I think he's not going to drop Kane, and he shouldn't either because you don't.
No,
Even though I do every time I see him on the pitch and he's playing in the centre of the park or he's at left back or he's fucking he's standing next to Pickford,
yeah,
I am shouting, going, "What are you doing there?"
yeah.
Doing
Sometimes
that.
you just watch it in disbelief. You're like, what? Why?
Yeah, exactly. Why are you there? But you can't drop him. I mean, I think Gareth Southgate should, in his mind, he should have it that he can make a sub at 60, 70 minutes and it can be Kane.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was crucifying him for on Sunday. We at one point we had two subs left to go, and then we're making substitutes in added time. I was like, how could this essentially going out with a whimper? But obviously it paid off massively in the end,
Yeah,
snatching a goal in added time and then having fresh legs to bring on in extra time. But it's definitely one of his weaknesses that he doesn't use his subs well.
yeah, and we're not always going to score goals in the 94th minute.
No, exactly.
That was luck. That was luck,
Yeah.
and yeah, a great goal, but it was very lucky. Uh,
With
yeah,
Switzerland, it's like you need to stop their engine room, and then I think he will definitely try and go man for man in midfield.
yeah, yeah. Well, as I said, when they play five at the back, maybe it is beneficial to have overloading midfield a bit. But to
Yeah,
have that overloading midfield a bit, you do have to push the
yeah,
defense
yeah.
up. You do because there's pointless having that massive gap because they will. Because I think the teams we've played so far, they have sat back, but I think Switzerland, I don't
Might
think
have
they
a
would as
go.
much.
Yeah,
It's the quarterfinals as well, and they've played attacking football the whole tournament. So if we've played that way, and you think, oh, England ain't going to change because we played that way, nor is Switzerland. I think they're going to come at us.
yeah. Well, hopefully having them come at us a bit more might lead to a bit more opportunities for us to break because it seems like whenever we get the ball at the minute, there's no out ball. The
No,
play doesn't move quick enough. But if they're willing to commit men forward, it might leave spaces for people like Rice and for Foden to be able to pick a pass. Hopefully.
hopefully. But if, in my opinion, if you start for the staying formation, I would have to say what I said after the first game that Foden has to play in a number 10 role
Yeah,
for me. He has to. I'd drop Bellingham back with Rice.
yeah,
Um, left hand side, put Gordon
yeah,
on. Right hand side, I suppose Saka does have to start, doesn't he? Right,
yeah. Unless Trippier is it really struggling with the injury, and then you play him at left back.
yeah, but then can can Gomez do a job there? I mean, he's done it for
Yeah,
Liverpool.
well, he plays all over the back for Liverpool. And then, but who does he bring in for Gay? Does he bring Gomez in at centre back?
No, I think Konza.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I think Konza at centre back. I think he's the way he likes to play. I think he's bigger. He's more.
Yeah,
He's gay like, if you know what I mean.
yeah, yeah,
He's big. He's strong. And to be fair, when he come on and he done all right as well. Uh,
yeah,
well, it wasn't much to do because
yeah. We were
they
just
were
sitting
sitting
there just
back
trying
so
to
far.
clear
But
the ball.
yeah, but yeah, and obviously you've knowing Southgate, he'll probably start with Lewis Dunk.
Yeah, exactly. The, the one person you don't think the slowest out of a lot of them.
um, and as for yellow cards, obviously there was quite a few there, so I don't know.
I think they get cancelled out now.
Oh, do they?
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
nice.
think they did it to stop people missing the semi. So I think it get wiped now
Okay, so that's
because
decent.
then it stops people missing the final as well.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So as I said, I'll go Kane. Um. Then Saka, Gordon on the left. Have to bring him in. Bellingham, Rice, left back. Yeah, I suppose if Trippier's fit as much as I don't want him to play, he's. I don't know. Do you know what? Fuck it, I'll drop him.
Yeah.
I,
Is that down that side? There's just no chemistry. I think
yeah,
if Shaw's even 50% fit, you got to start him.
yeah, yeah. If Shaw, yeah, if Shaw's fit, then obviously he's a only recognised left back. I think it's
Yeah,
stupid that you took one recognised
someone
left
who
back,
can't
but
play.
yeah. And then yeah, Konza, Stones, and Walker had a bad game, but he has to start as well as right back because
Yeah,
he is our
even
best
just
right back.
and for his recovery pace as well, especially with a team that's going to look to go forward.
Yeah, and obviously Pickford in goal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I would do the same.
because but I think I said it last time. I think people will think, oh, better than he plays next to Rice. He's going to like have a lot to run and a lot to do. It's like the guy's like 22. He's not a
Yeah, well,
35. He's not a 35-year-old guy. So you know what I mean?
yeah,
Who's
Maino was doing it. He was bringing the ball forward. It's like there's no reason why Bellingham can't do that because that's what he did for Dortmund.
yeah, exactly. And a lot of times anyway, when you watch it, when you was watching it, Bellingham was dropping deep, and he was with Rice
Yeah,
and Mainu anyway.
yeah. So essentially, just overcrowding that area when it doesn't need to be.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that would be my team. But
Yeah, I would definitely like to see that. I just think at this point, you played so many games in a short amount of time. Surely you're going to need some sort of freshness. Something's got to change. I think.
yeah, definitely. And as for the other quarterfinals in there, obviously, Friday starts with Spain Germany, which is
Absolute banger. That looks like the game of the tournament so far, doesn't
it does. That will be
it?
very, very interesting. Also on Friday you got Portugal France,
Yeah,
which is
expect a France win, but Portugal are hard to beat. They've got quite good strength in depth. As long as Ronaldo likes to let everyone else have a kick at the ball every now and again.
yeah, every now yeah. There'll be no doubt there'll be some tears
Yeah, one way or another.
from Ronaldo. Yeah, man, he does need to let someone else take
Yeah.
something. Um,
It's like he brought the ball with him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's like one of the kids in the playing
Yeah.
bad at school when he's just that bit better than everyone else, so he's got to do everything.
Yeah.
um, yeah, and obviously Saturday's England, Switzerland, and then Saturday as well is Netherlands, Turkey.
Yeah, that looks like it could be good. I actually fancy Turkey to win that.
Yeah, I'd take Turkey in the semis if
Yeah, I'd rather play the Netherlands, but
yeah,
I could see Turkey winning it. But it's just about whether they're going to run out of steam as well because they're quite high press, high tempo. It's like,
yeah,
can you sustain that for this amount of games in a short amount of time?
yeah, and the Netherlands could definitely catch them out
Yeah,
if they're pushing.
yeah, they'll just Hackpo or however you say it.
Yeah,
He's top scorer in the tournament so far. Seems to know where the net is, unlike it for Liverpool.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, England, Switzerland.
Yeah, I would say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not. I'm terrified.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. So yeah,
Um,
we'll see how we get on.
we'll see how we get on, and I'm sure afterwards we will. Whether
What do you
like
reckon the score will be?
oh scores. What have we done? I think we done we done a 2-1, and then you went
Yeah,
2-1 again, and I said 3-1 for the last game. I said it
yeah.
was gonna go.
We obviously didn't do a prediction for the last one.
Yeah, no, but I don't know. I think Switzerland will score, but
Yeah,
I think they will. Um, it's so hard to score prediction. I'm gonna go. I've got to go with an England win. It's
yeah,
just what I have to. But I'm gonna go again. 3-1. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna go 3-1. I'm gonna go. England will score first, and then Switzerland equalise,
yeah,
and then we will score from a set piece, a corner or something, and then 1-1 at half time, and then
yeah.
second half we score from a set piece, and then Kane will score three. Not three goals, he'll
Mm,
score the third.
yeah, so
He's not scoring that trick.
uh, I'm going to go 2-1, but England will score their two goals first, and then Switzerland will score in the 80th minute, and we'll absolutely brick it. It'll be the
There's a
worst
total
10 minutes.
possibility.
Yeah, it'll be absolutely agony. I think that's how it'll go.
Great possibility. But yes, yeah, I can't see this one going to extra time.
No,
I don't
I
think we
think
can afford to go to extra time all the time. Yeah, I mean, we need to, especially and it's another thing before we go. He needs to use his subs. I think we've mentioned
yeah,
it, but we've used hardly nobody. No one's had a sniff. If I think he's got to grow the bollocks. If Saka ain't doing it, bring Bowen
yeah.
on,
Book him
or
off. Yeah,
yeah, all of them as well. If Foden is not working on the left again for the fourth game, he's either got to put him
yeah.
in the middle or he's got to take him off.
So how many chances do you want?
Yes, that's it. Because it's frustrating because when Foden ain't getting no draw on that left, he starts coming into the middle and you're so exposed. And there will be a time when a team will just expose us. They will. They will
Yeah,
just get down.
and
If we get through this and he does the same against the Netherlands or Turkey, they will do it.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, he definitely is definitely a weak point of him as a manager, and now any mistake is your tournament's over. It's
Right.
important to get the big calls right now.
Before we do go, we'll go. Right, let's do this. No score for England. So Friday, Spain, Germany. What's the score of that?
I'm gonna go 3-1 Spain.
Oh, I'm gonna go 3-2 Spain.
Mm.
I think
I think
two.
that's the pick of the tie.
I think 2-2, and then
Yeah,
Spain
Spain
will
will
score. Yeah, sort of not so close to the end, but they will score towards the end. Um, Portugal, France.
I mean, France haven't looked great, but I expect them to win. But I'd probably say 2-1, 2-1 France. I
Yeah,
could see that going to extra time.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll go with the same 2-1 France. I could see that. And Netherlands, Turkey.
Yeah, I reckon I'm going to go 2-0 to Turkey.
Oh, I've got a feeling Netherlands will do it. I think. Yeah, I'm going to go the same 2-1 Netherlands.
Big Wout Weghorst off the bench again.
That's it. Yeah, 2-1 Netherlands. And I think, yeah, England, Netherlands in the semis.
That would be Wednesday, I think, huh?
That is. Hold up. It is the Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah. Annoyingly, I'm going on a stag do to Serbia that weekend. We fly home on the Sunday. So England could be in the European Cup final. My flight lands at 6 p.m. I'll be
Oh,
legging it from the airport to
yeah.
the
2 hours.
Yeah,
Get in there. Cut the fight stage, yeah.
probably just watch it in the airport. To be
Joe, you can do it. Yeah, man. Um, yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Dreading it.
nervous. Yeah,
Looking forward to it. Nervous, excited, and everything in between.
yeah.
But yeah, come on, England.
Yeah, come on, England.